Good afternoon, Russell students and staff. My name is Chasen, and you are inside the nest. The boys' tennis call-out meeting will take place on Thursday, May 6th during the second part of homeroom in Coach Etherington's classroom. All boys in grades 8 through 11 who are interested in playing tennis this fall are encouraged to attend. Remember, Russell tennis is a tradition of excellence. The masquerade ball is happening. Here are all the details. This is a semi-formal dance. Please do not wear jeans or t-shirts. The dance is May 14th from 7 to 9 p.m. Pre-sale ticket holders may enter at 6:30. Enter door E2. Come up the stairs from the east parking lot. One parent may come in for 10 minutes maximum to take pictures at the beginning of the dance. This is for current 6th through 8th grade students. Guests must be registered by May 12th. Pick up a paper from Miss McGrath. Mask will be required. There will be no slow dancing, so we can keep some social distancing protocols. Rides home should wait in the east parking lot at 9 p.m. Do not come into the building. Miss McGrath has a list of the people who bought tickets last year. See her at lunch in the cafeteria to get a discounted ticket for $3. Pre-sale tickets will go on sale May 6th through 12th for $5. After that, it is $7 at the door at 7 p.m. Attention seniors, please send a senior and a baby picture to Olivia Lawrence by May 7th for the graduation slideshow. If you have any questions, ask Olivia or Jaden Emmenheiser. Seniors, please fill out the Google form on campus titled Senior Collage. If you have any questions regarding the form, please ask Jaden Emmenheiser or Orlando. And now for today's Mindful Monday.
Are you sleeping restlessly, feeling irritable or moody, forgetting little things, and feeling overwhelmed and isolated? Don't worry, we've all been there. You're probably just stressed out. Stress isn't always a bad thing. It can be handy for a burst of extra energy and focus, like when you're playing a competitive sport or have to speak in public. But when it's continuous, the kind most of us face day in and day out, it actually begins to change your brain. Chronic stress, like being overworked or having arguments at home, can affect brain size, its structure, and how it functions, right down to the level of your genes. Stress begins with something called the hypothalamus-pituitary-adrenal axis, a series of interactions between endocrine glands in the brain and on the kidney, which controls your body's reaction to stress. When your brain detects a stressful situation, your HPA axis is instantly activated and releases a hormone called cortisol, which primes your body for instant action. But high levels of cortisol over long periods of time wreak havoc on your brain. For example, chronic stress increases the activity level and number of neural connections in the amygdala, your brain's fear center. And as levels of cortisol rise, electric signals in your hippocampus, the part of the brain associated with learning, memories, and stress control, deteriorate. The hippocampus also inhibits the activity of the HPA axis, so when it weakens, so does your ability to control your stress. That's not all though. Cortisol can literally cause your brain to shrink in size. Too much of it results in the loss of synaptic connections between neurons and the shrinking of your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that regulates behaviors like concentration, decision-making, judgment, and social interaction. It also leads to fewer new brain cells being made in the hippocampus. This means chronic stress might make it harder for you to learn and remember things, and also set the stage for more serious mental problems like depression and eventually Alzheimer's disease. The effects of stress may filter right down to your brain's DNA. An experiment showed that the amount of nurturing a mother rat provides its newborn baby plays a part in determining how that baby responds to stress later in life. The pups of nurturing moms turned out less sensitive to stress because their brains developed more cortisol receptors, which stick to cortisol and dampen the stress response. The pups of negligent moms had the opposite outcome, and so became more sensitive to stress throughout life. These are considered epigenetic changes, meaning that they affect which genes are expressed without directly changing the genetic code. And these changes can be reversed if the moms are swapped. But there's a surprising result. The epigenetic changes caused by one single mother rat were passed down to many generations of rats after her. In other words, the results of these actions were inheritable. It's not all bad news though. There are many ways to reverse what cortisol does to your stressed brain. The most powerful weapons are exercise and meditation, which involves breathing deeply and being aware and focused on your surroundings. Both of these activities decrease your stress and increase the size of the hippocampus, thereby improving your memory. So don't feel defeated by the pressures of daily life. Get in control of your stress before it takes control of you.
Today's weather. Today we have a high of 73 and a low of 55 with a 30% chance of rain and 2-mile-per-hour winds. Today for lunch, we have a chicken quesadilla, a grilled chicken sandwich, black beans, pineapple fruit slushy. Tomorrow for lunch, we have a Salisbury steak with roll or spicy chicken sandwich, mashed potatoes, carrots with ranch, and peaches. Sports for today, we have a girls varsity tennis at Taylor starting at 5, and middle school track and field versus Clinton Central at 5. Birthdays for today, there are none. My name is Chasen, and you've been Inside the Nest.